Look at this. There's 2,306 people in my trading group, and we've been killing it. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'm going to make sure you're up to date on everything that's important to make you very successful, crypto rich. TA, setups, news, all the daily information that you need for success. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment in the comment box. Tell me what your favorite coin is and why. Jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin is at 9,800. This is a Bitcoin 12-hour chart. So we've talked about the fact that Bitcoin's basically run up to about this level here, 10,500, and it's got rejected on 3 occasions so far. Okay, so that's strong overhead resistance. All the sellers are stacked right here. If you went to the order books, they're all stacked to take profits right there. They're taking profits. They're taking our profits if we don't take theirs first, right? This is like a game. We got to take their money before they take ours. They're trying to trick us. Bitcoin, right now, 9,800 and 10,000 are the levels that the bulls need to break. Overall, Bitcoin needs to put in a higher high above 10,500 to establish a bullish macro trend. I mean, this is technically still a long-term downtrend. Yes, short-term uptrend, but macro, like if you go out to the weekly or the daily chart, it looks like it's a downtrend, right? You got your high, your low, and then this is still a lower high, right? And so this low is lower than the previous low, so still trending lower overall. 10,500 changes this. Now, this is a Bitcoin 1-hour chart. We've got this bull pennant. Bull pennants, bull flags on Bitcoin don't necessarily play out as well as they would necessarily on an altcoin. In a strong bullish market, they play out a lot better. This is a possible bearish MACD cross-sell signal, but you know the bulls are fighting. They're trying to push this price higher. You got a lot of resistance overhead. Like we talked about, 9,800 and 10,000. Like if someone says, hey, should I buy right now? For me, my buy signal is 10,500. You know, I want to see a daily candle close above 10,500 and stay up there. Like if you think about it, where we're at right now, 9,800 and 10,500, like I'll miss 8% gains just because I don't want to risk the downside factor here. Okay, so being successful in this market, it's not about trading all the time. It's not about holding these coins and just riding them all. For me, I'm just saying for me, it's not about just like riding these crazy swings. I want to risk $1 to make $2 or $3, right? And so part of that is you don't want to buy before overhead resistance. You want to buy at support, right? So if there's a move lower, you want to look to buy the bounce for entry because then you've got a good amount of upside. But Bitcoin for me, small gains compared to what these altcoins have been doing on the board lately. So, you know, during these times when altcoins are cycling higher, for me, makes a lot more sense to trade altcoins, for sure. This is stable coin printing. Look at this. It's up here, $7 billion. There's a bunch of stablecoins just being pumped out, pumped into the market. Is this new money coming in, or is this money on standby if there's some type of sell-off? I want to give a quick shout out to a couple people in my trading group. And the most important thing I want you guys to remember is these are brand new people that have never traded ever before. This person, I've never traded before joining your group. I took what I learned, and they grew their stock portfolio, stocks, not even crypto. It's up 20% in a month. Gemini account, crypto account up 25% in 5 months. Slow but steady, this person stated. Never traded before, that's the key. Next person stated, I took ADA. I doubled my portfolio this week trading it. Doubled his portfolio. Next person reached out to me and he said, I've got $10,000 Canadian. This is more money than I've ever had in my life. He's not working right now. He's not working. He's not able to work. Okay. And I said, hey, life-changing money. Look, Tom Cruise is about to say, show me the money. I said, dude, I'm proud of you, man. Like, I was looking at TVs today, and all the TVs are sold out. You know, so you got this panic situation in the world. You can't get maybe video games. I heard that the Nintendo Switch sold like 5 million units in a month, which is a large percentage of their year-to-date total. And then TVs, like you can't buy TVs. Like normally TVs you can get a lot cheaper around this time of year because all the new models come out. And you can't find TVs. All the TVs are sold out. And I'm thinking, where's the TVs? I didn't put two and two together. I was like, where's the TVs at? And I'm thinking, dude, everybody stocked up on video games, toilet paper, and TVs. Where I'm headed with this is a panic situation created this paradigm where people are forced to create an income or based on what they have accessible. And so cryptocurrency trading, and you've seen the numbers, what the trading group's doing, like I think 600 people have joined in a month and a half. And now it makes sense to me. Like today it just clicked. I had an aha moment. Like everybody's at home. And I've got people reaching out to me all the time. They're saying, hey, I'm not even working and I'm making more money than I used to when I went to work. Like there's this fear factor, like should I start trading? There's a lot of risk involved. And I would say, hey, there's a fear factor for me holding these cryptos like a lot of you guys do. Like I don't want to lose that kind of money. For me, I feel more comfortable trading, and you'll get to that point. But I just had to share that story with you. Like I was just thinking today, it's just like, it's so amazing to be able to help you guys kind of see this market in a different light and kind of understand how this market really works. This is a Bitcoin stock to flow model. You had your first red dot released, it stated. So if you notice, every time when you get a red dot, you start to get this huge parabolic move to the upside. Okay, again, red dot, first one, huge parabolic move to the upside. Here's our first red dot. Dude, we have the longest, it's going to be so amazing, this bull run. I'm ready. Man, it feels like, you know, I've had this channel for a couple of years, well, this channel and another one, and we've been through some tough times. And it's going to be so amazing seeing everybody just get ridiculously rich. Like I always say, life is better getting rich with your friends. You know, you guys are my crypto family, and I'm so excited to hear your success stories going forward, however you choose to invest in crypto or trade it or whatever. But it's always great to have you guys reach out to me. I read the comments every single day, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Red dot released. Red dot released. I'm ready. Let's go. Now, the Bitcoin supply on exchanges hits a 2-year low. And so the idea is that people are pulling their crypto Bitcoin off exchanges that are putting in cold storage because they're not going to sell it. So that's one idea going forward. Another idea going forward is this. Tomorrow is a day of mining difficulty recalculation. So according to the statistics, difficulty rate's going to lose about 11%. That means miners' revenue is going to jump to pre-halving value with the price of Bitcoin just below 10,000. So the last time this happened was on Wednesday, the 20th of May. A few hours later, a huge $1,000 dump started. That time, the rate lost only 6%, almost half as much as it will tomorrow. There is so much information in cryptocurrency that it's hard to filter out the noise. Like there's just so much going on, you know, and you don't know what to believe. You don't know who did what research. And for me, that's why I've kind of gravitated to these charts. I'm watching Bitcoin over here. I was trying to wait on this video until Bitcoin makes its move. But WABI used to be called WABI. Now it's called Tail. Interesting name change. WABI just sounds a little bit more Asian and cool. WABI has a ton, Tail has a ton of news coming. Team expansion, cooperation with a Medi company, Project X, Euro and Korean BD expansion, improved WeChat mini app, SKU expansion, medical device expansion, exchange expansion. They got tons of news coming. Here's the setup. Now it's important that you just fast forward through this part. You don't even listen to anything I'm talking about. People may consider buying a breakout of this falling wedge. Here's your take profit levels. There's a lot of news on this. There's a lot of potential upside. So again, this is not, hey, buy now. This is, hey, buy the breakout of this falling wedge, right? So it's an if-then statement. Everything in TA is if-then. Like, Chris, should I buy Bitcoin now? If this happens, then do this. If this happens, then do this. Binance. I want every single person to go make a Binance account right now. Like, this is the best exchange. And the best part is it's cheap. It's got the lowest rates for trading in crypto. If you pay with BNB, there's a little switch you turn on in settings. It's less than 0.1% per trade. A lot of these exchanges you might see, like, say, Coinbase, 1%, 1.5%, some crazy numbers. It's 0.1%, but then you get 25% off. So it's less than 0.1%, 10 times cheaper than a lot of exchanges. There's a link in the description that does support the channel, specifically Binance, where you can trade some of these smaller cap altcoins, because we're setting up for a pretty amazing altcoin season. Altseason Primed as Bitcoin consolidates under 10,000. Now, if Bitcoin makes a extreme move, this changes, right? The shelf life of these conversations is not very long because we're gathering data every minute of every day. But Bitcoin consolidating, these altcoins, like these large caps, haven't really even started to move yet. The large cap alt BTC pairs. I do have a couple larger cap. They're really mid caps, but they're on the larger side compared to a lot of these micro caps that has been popping for you. So there's some more setups coming in just a minute. The idea here is this, the analysis of market value, or the MVRV, shows that investors who bought Bitcoin in the last 90 days have saw a profit of 23%. So they take these profits and then they put them into the altcoins. It's kind of like the money flow. So Bitcoin goes up, and then after Bitcoin sells off or Bitcoin consolidates or people make money in Bitcoin, they say, hey, look at these altcoins pumping. Let me make a little bit more money and go to these altcoins. So when new average Bitcoin holders are showing these profits, Bitcoin prices remain steady and altcoins surge. So we've seen the last 2 weeks, like these smaller and smaller micro cap coins just exploding. And so the idea is this could continue, and we see some of the larger caps start to move. Bitcoin dominance. Now, today wasn't the most amazing day for altcoins, and here's why. And it's as simple as this. We watch our green tractor beam of altcoin goodness, and it bounced. Okay, so when Bitcoin dominance is falling, that means the money is flowing into altcoins. So when it bounces, the money flows back into Bitcoin. Now, here it got rejected by resistance. Now, it is at a support level. And, you know, if this holds, potentially you could see some further upside out of this. But just like this situation right here where it dumped, and this situation right here, afterwards, you get these amazing, like those 50 and 40 and 30 and all these crazy gains. Like, it had to take a break. And so again, if it does move higher, get rejected by this 200 simple, these altcoins will continue to explode as long as this moves to the downside. It's crazy. Like, this is probably one thing you don't hear a lot of people talk about in cryptocurrency. And I've really keyed in on it, and I'm going to talk to you guys about it until you use this every day. Because you can literally, like, if you're a shorter term trader, you can base a lot of your trading ideas off of this. You kind of pair this. You find a good chart setup on one of your altcoins. Maybe put some, news behind it, mainnet, testnet launch, and then keep an eye on what Bitcoin dominance is doing and know that it's going to move or has a higher probability of moving as Bitcoin dominance falls. This is a Bitcoin CME futures chart. You see that Bitcoin's got printing, like, it's basically consolidating right here below overhead resistance. What's interesting is you've got the MACD is on the verge of a MACD sell signal, right, which would be bearish. So if there is any type of move to the downside, you'll probably see a pronounced move lower. Okay, so again, all the sellers are right here. If you were to go look at the order books on Bitcoin right now, you'd see there's sell walls right here. Everybody's taking profits right here. 9,800, 9,900, 10,000. Everybody's trying to take profits. So it's tough to break through. And that's why you get these big moves to the upside, is because somebody comes in and they buy the order book. They buy a ton of these sell orders. And so then the price action pumps through it. So it's important just to understand a few little basic ideas and you'll trade this market a lot better. Joe Rogan pumped Brave Browser, which pumped basic attention token. I nailed it last night. It was fun. Last night was crazy. Every time I posted something, it was exploding. Like it was, not huge gains, but I'm saying like 5%, 6%, 7% gains. As soon as I posted the chart, it was crazy. Anyway, so Joe Rogan stated he uses the Brave browser. Links in the description for Brave too. Does support the channel. Now, he likes Brave because it's privacy focused, and he definitely doesn't like the fact that Instagram or Facebook is going to track you, who likes to be tracked, right? I posted the setup when basic attention token was down here last night before it broke out. It came up and then it pumped to here and then it came back down here. This is a retest right here. See how it came up here, got rejected, and then pulled back. Basically happened right here. So what happens is when it pulls back to right here, there's a bunch of new buyers that are ready to buy at this support level. That's called a retest. So let me just zoom in to show you. So again, you have the breakout, right? And here's your volume. You want to have volume spike behind it, right? You got a big green volume spike. That validates the strength of this move. Came back up here, tapped the target, hit this resistance. People took profits right here. See this long candles, this wick? People took profits right here, selling, 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 selling. But then it came back down to support, brings new buyers in, and boom. Well, now it's done it again. This is Atom. And so Atom broke out last night. You have a downtrend that's been going on for 6 months. 6 months, right? This is at its peak. Well, let's call it 5 months. Okay, so Atom, downtrend, 5 months. Okay, you can see how it's respected this upper trend line, And you can see the 200 simple, it's below it, below it, below it. That's when it's trending lower. Look what happens. See this yellow line? That's a 200 simple, 200 simple. See what happens? The price action, it's above the 200 simple, is in an uptrend. When it breaks below the 200 simple, this yellow line, right? See how the price action's below it, below it, below it, below it. Okay, and now it's broken above it. And so guess what happens? Just what we talked about here, uptrend. Right, possible uptrend. You got all these bullish crosses of the 200 happening, and we know what happens when that happens. Boom, breakout. So now this essentially this downtrend has changed, and this is a double bottom, right? The bears have pushed it down, but they couldn't push it down anymore. Technically, this is a higher low, higher than this low. So that means the bears couldn't push it down as low. So the bulls are starting to win here. So again, this is a bullish reversal pattern, and it broke out. So here's your targets. Don't trade this because this is just entertainment. Don't ever listen to anything I talk about. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.